Hello everyone, my name is Mary Harrison. St. Augustine once said, "The world is a book, and those who do not travel read only one page." Ever since I was super little, I've always been obsessed with the idea of traveling. The idea of meeting new people, trying new foods, seeing new cultures in action. It's just always fascinated me. And recently I traveled to Nashville. Even though that's not too terribly far, it really confirmed the idea that whenever I grow up, I want to travel a lot. Even though a lot of people aren't like me and they don't want to travel at all, I believe that most people should travel at least once in their life because travel lowers stress, adds culture, and enhances creativity. By traveling, you will lower a ton of stress in your life. It helps you by getting you away from your everyday life, your 9-to-5 job, and you can get a good break. BenefitOf.net says traveling is revitalizing and refreshing, and it is an essential psychological necessity, particularly for people with stressful jobs. For those with stressful jobs, it's necessary for them to get out and take a good break from their job so that whenever they come back, they can be ready to do the best job they can do. It also helps prevent workers' burnout by giving the needed break so that they won't get tired of their job because they just keep going. Traveling also adds culture. By traveling, you can see and experience new things. You can try new food, new cuisine that's homemade. It's not like a frozen Asian dish is actually really made in Asia. Also, you can see history. You can, instead of just looking at pictures on the internet, you can actually visit the battleground where a war took place. You can interact with new cultures. You can talk to people. You can see what their religion's like and just stuff like that. And you can also meet new people and see what they're like. It's also important to learn about other cultures so that we're able to respect their cultures and see what they dress like and how they act, and so we can really be able to interact with them in the best way possible. Also, by traveling, you could be able to get better jobs. It could add to your resumes, and I'm sure employers are looking for the most cultured person they can find. Traveling also enhances creativity. NBC News says foreign experiences increase both cognitive flexibility and depth and interactiveness of thought, the ability to make deep connections between disparate forms. By saying this, they're saying that by traveling, you can open your mind up to new possibilities. You can engage different parts of your brain that aren't usually engaged. You can see new things and learn new things that you normally wouldn't visit in the United States. But in order for this to be meaningful, you have to actually get out and experience things when you travel. You can't just sit around in a hotel room. You actually have to get out and see new things. One thing people could say about traveling is that it would be expensive, and I can see where that would be. But there are many other ways you can get these benefits without actually going somewhere far that would cost a lot of money. You could go somewhere near you. For example, we live not too far from Tybee, so a good weekend trip up there to Tybee would be very inexpensive, but it would still give you that good break. But in order to get these culture differences, you could rent a room in someone's house, and that would be cheaper than a hotel, and you would become even more immersed in their culture by interacting with them in their house actually. You could backpack across Europe, which is inexpensive, and I also found this thing while researching. It's called house swap, where someone who wants to live where you live and someone who lives where you want to live, you swap houses. And so you can stay for an extended period of time, and it's probably cost free because y'all are both swapping. You really don't have to travel extravagantly, just enough to reap benefits. In his book, A Hatful of Sky, Terry Pratchett said, "Why do you go away? So that you can come back. So that you can see the place you came from with new eyes and extra colors. And the people there see you differently too. Coming back to where you started is not the same as never leaving." So by traveling, you can gain a new perspective on your life. You can see different things in different people. You can experience your life in a new way. Thank you.